He takes me in the room and he sits me down and he says, Brian, you have young onset Parkinson's. You have young onset Parkinson's. I'm looking out the window. He puts his arm on my shoulder and says, are you okay? And I go, that damn scale is wrong. There's no way that I weigh that much. So the scale took my mind off of it, and then things got serious. Now I have Parkinson's. What is Parkinson's? Is it gonna kill me? Do I have time with my kids? Am I gonna be able to function? And the answers came as I continued to look for them.
April is Parkinson's Awareness Month. The disease affects more than 1 million Americans, with 60,000 more diagnosed each and every year. Joining me now is Lisa Baldino, the co-chairman of Within Our Reach Symposium Committee at the University of Maryland Movement and Disorder Center. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So you were a part of the symposium. We just saw a clip there. Talk about what your symposium did and what it was for.
Well, it was our 6th annual symposium called Within Our Reach, and we do it at the University of Maryland Movement Disorders Center. This year we had 300 people come. They were Parkinson's patients and their care partners, and they basically came for a day of information about Parkinson's, updates in treatments, and as much information as we could give them. We stacked the day with keynote speaker Brian Grant, who was diagnosed with PD at age 36. We did some informational panels, discussions, and some breakout sessions, and the biggest thing that we did was a movement health fair. We've done this for several years now, because with Parkinson's it's very important that you keep moving and just keep your muscles moving and going. So we had a movement health fair that included 6 different things that people could choose from. There was dancing for PD, there was boxing with Rocksteady Boxing, there was Tai Chi and pickleball, which is a new thing.
Pickleball?
Pickleball, yes.
Okay.
It's played with a net and some rackets and a ball. And,
okay.
and then also we had the Parkinsonics, which is a vocal group that of Parkinson's patients that are able to sing. And we had yoga for Parkinson's. So everybody got to choose something and have a class, and we had a nice sit-down lunch and a great time.
It sounds great. And the disease itself, I mean, those numbers, we talked about this off camera, they are staggering. More than 1 million, 60,000 people diagnosed, again, each and every year. For people that are watching, can you describe to us the disease and what maybe they should look for in their loved ones?
Sure. Well, the disease can sometimes be difficult to diagnose, but the traditional thinking is that it is a tremor and shaking, but you can have rigidity in your muscles, you can have freezing of gait, you can have difficulty swallowing and difficulty speaking, and there are some cognitive issues with it as well. But the biggest thing is to just live with it and keep exercising and keep moving.
And that's why you wanted to have this symposium. I know that you brought the boxing gloves out, people were boxing and moving, because you were saying that there's not a cure, but just quality of life can be increased when you're remaining active.
Right. And the number one non-motor symptom of PD is apathy. Really? People just feel depressed and they don't want to get out and do things. And we are encouraging them to really get out and do that. And I think the more other people know about it, the more the general public knows about it, the more accepted it will be, because it's a very visible disease when you're out there. You feel like everyone's looking at you, and you are, having difficulty moving, and
yes.
you feel like you're in the spotlight.
So if people are watching today, how can they get more information? They can just go to this website, umm.edu/Within Our Reach, correct?
Yes, and Brian Grant's speech will be up there, as well as some of the information from the symposium.
Yes.
And we encourage people to just get out there and keep moving and be active.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Important information, Lisa. Really appreciate you being here. And we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.